Hi guys, I'm Mosi Musugu. Welcome to the Money Rant Show. Today we're looking at chapter 2 of the book, The Cost of Selfishness. Come with me on this journey as I take you through 21 chapters of this book. This is a Faith for Entrepreneurs series. Join me as we explore this book. It is my pleasure to invite you to the Money Rant Show. So, chapter 2 of Money Rant is the cost of selfishness. This lesson was a big lesson for me. And, it's kind of interesting when you see you know about something, but you don't realize how you have not gotten over it. You think you've gotten over it. And let me say, a lot of times it's when we're out there, you know yourself, you know your real self. So the story I tell in the book is something that happened between myself and my financial mentor. I saw this business opportunity, great idea, researched it. So I went to his house. I called him up first. I was like, something there we could talk about too. I was so excited about it. So he said, I should come over. I invited him over to his house. So I went there. So over the table, showed him my plans. I discussed it, I'm like, hi, we should get in on it. And he was excited. You could literally see his face light up and the glow, the glint in his eye. Look, he was hooked. He was ready. He was like, yeah, let's do this. So he just asked me the big question. So how much do you think you're going to need? I was like, Oga Kai, we could just start with like 500K. And immediately those words came out of my mouth. I knew I'd missed it. I knew I had missed it. And as I knew I missed it, I realized why I had missed it. So this guy, this is my Oga, as we say in Nigeria, just looked at me and said, I thought you said 10 million. And I had all those kind of emotions happen to me. I even felt a bit ashamed of myself because I had sold an idea and somebody was ready to give me 10 million. And I said 500K. And I realized, 500K business is not business to him. All I had thought about since I've been thinking about this business was myself in my own small mind, in my own small thing. And it's interesting that till today, as I speak to you, people still meet me with selfish businesses. They want me to give out money for something that will only benefit them. I'm the one bearing the cost, right? I'm the one literally bearing the cost, but they are the ones that are going to benefit. And it also reminds me of a story the same financial mentor told me. And that was, someone asked him they said to partner with him in a business. And he told the guy, how much are we going to make every month? And the guy said, anyhow, we'll make 200K. He said, sorry, me and you cannot do business together. He said, because I already spend 200,000 naira every month. So a business for 200K, me and you, after a while, will start quarreling. So it's interesting how we can get selfish. We think we are appealing to a sophisticated investor. We think our plan, makes sense to the people we want to engage their funds. But it doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, they're just helping you. They're bearing the cost. And let me say something about money here. We have to realize what people really lose when they give you money or they borrow you money. So by that, I mean, let's say I borrow you money. Let's say I borrow you 1 million naira. I loan you 1 million naira. Take inflation. inflation in Nigeria, at least as of last week, I think it came down to like 17%. So 1 million naira today, in 1 year's time, I will need 1,170,000 naira for it to have the same purchasing power. I don't know if that makes sense. For it to have the same purchasing power, because inflation means the money is depreciating at 17% over the year. So if I borrow you money, 1 million naira, and you took 1 year to return just the money, the capital, you understand, the principal to me, I have lost 170,000 naira. But a lot of people don't realize that. They think that you gave me 1 million, I gave you money. No. And those are things that sophisticated investors think about. So let's not be selfish when we are doing business plan. The business plan, if you're going to collect the money from somewhere, then the people want to know how they're going to be compensated for their work. You may not appreciate the work as in physical, but it is still their capital that is doing this work, or is allowing you have this dream or this desire that you want. So selfishness is very important. Think bigger. Think bigger. Don't be selfish. Remove it. Ask yourself, how will it help this other person? How will this person be engaged? At all levels. At all levels. I've seen people come and say, I remember back then, maybe 10 years ago, I remember somebody come in and say, he wants to do something for 20,000. He'll be giving me 3,000. I'm like, what am I supposed to do 3,000 naira? Buy the charge card. You understand? For me, the 3,000 naira didn't mean anything. So it's important that we're not selfish. We have a popular, and I love the scripture, Psalm 107 verse 23. They that go down to the sea in ships, that do business in great waters, these see the works of the Lord and his wonders in the deep. So I love it. It's encouraging us to go down and do business in great waters. So remove self. And even as a person, even if you have capital, you have to access. You can't build something just around you. People have to be able to plug in with their gifts, their talents, their abilities. And that's what makes sense as a business. So remove selfishness. It's so easy, especially in the age we're in, to be selfish, to think about yourself, to sort your own self. But if you create organizations that investors can plug in, staff can plug in, employees can plug in, then you have something great really going. It might even be a stretch in the beginning, but guaranteed, the real resource you have are the human beings that are plugged into your dreams. Thank you for watching. I'm Mosi Musugu, and I'll see you in the next chapter.